A short time ago, I spoke to Police Commissioner Mike Bush about the IPCA report. I asked him what he thought of Wally Haumaha's behaviour.
The first thing is that we accept the findings of the IPCA report, as we accept the findings of Mary Sholton's QC report of several months ago. It raises issues that, as Commissioner, I take seriously, and I want to assure people that I will be taking them seriously, taking action, and ensuring that there is a plan in place for the future.
What do you think of his behaviour?
So that's been well commented on by the IPCA report.
I'm asking you, as the top police officer in the country, what do you think of his behaviour?
I think it raises issues, which I just mentioned, and that we need to ensure that, like all members of my executive, we absolutely live the values of the organisation, which the public should absolutely expect from us. My expectations on behalf of the communities we serve will be made very clear, have been made clear again today, and I'll be ensuring that they are adhered to.
So what issues of concern do they raise for you?
So you've seen the wording inside the report. I want to ensure that no one ever feels the need to make those sort of suggestions or complaints again, that we act with absolute professionalism, that we act with absolute respect, that we have absolute empathy, and again, that we live the values of our organisation. They are the expectations I have of everyone, but especially the senior leadership of our organisation.
Okay, your police website details your core values: professionalism, treating people with dignity in the way that you would want to be treated; integrity, upholding excellent ethical standards; empathy, considering the experience of others. How did Wally Haumaha score against those objectives in the way that he treated these people?
Yes, again, I think that's well commented on in the IPCA report.
Commissioner, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I am asking you what you think here. You've had this report, you've had a chance to look at it. How would you characterise the behaviour against the standards that are set for your officers?
Yeah, no, it's a very fair question, Lisa, and as I've said, I accept the findings inside that report.
So how did he score against those core values?
My commitment to the public is to ensure that, again, everyone meets those standards, those very high standards that we set for ourselves, and I'll be making sure that does occur.
With respect, you're not answering my question, Commissioner. So, did he meet the professionalism and treating people with dignity standard? Did he meet that?
Well, I think that's well addressed inside the report, Lisa.
Did he meet that standard?
Again, that's what the report's about. It's addressed.
I'm asking your views, and I'm wondering why you're so reluctant to verbalise exactly what happened here. You're not trying to minimise the situation, are you?
I'm absolutely accepting of that report, and it's my job to ensure, again, that everyone in our organisation upholds those values that you have so well articulated.
So do you think he upheld those values in his actions that have been contained in this report? Did he meet those values in your view?
There are words inside there that would say no, and that's what we're addressing.
What words are those? What words are those specifically?
Well, you've read the report.
No, I'm asking you. What words do you think highlight the problems?
Look, it's well traversed inside there. That's what we're talking about. That's what we are dealing with here and now. And as I say, we'll be dealing with them seriously, and I've set clear expectations.
Can you understand how people may question whether you are going to make these expectations clear when you find it difficult to even articulate the things that he did?
It's there in black and white, Lisa.
So are you referring to the words exhibited intimidating and humiliating behaviour? His behaviour constituted bullying in the common sense of the word. He was unprofessional and inappropriate. And actually he tried to discredit the character of someone else by strong-arming people within the force and other places to write references for him. So, as the Commissioner, what do you make of that behaviour?
I can only say this one more time, that I accept what's in that report. It's a lengthy report.
Have you had a conversation with him?
Yes, we spoke this afternoon.
What exactly did you say to him?
I outlined, and at the risk of repeating myself, clear expectations of my expectations of him, along with all the members of the organisation, and that we will work very closely to ensure that they are upheld.
Did you tell him explicitly not to bully people?
We talked about a range of expectations. We spoke about the values, and again, I don't want to repeat them because you've articulated them very well, but that's what we are committed to. That's what the public should expect. That's what we hold ourselves to account on.
How does his style and the style that he exhibited in dealing with these people fit with current expectations of policing, modern day policing?
Yeah, look, our organisation's come a very, very long way in quite a short space of time, but we have to make sure we maintain that, and that's what people should fairly expect.
Do you retain confidence in Wally Haumaha as Deputy Commissioner?
I said at Select Committee I did, and I confirm that today. I have absolute confidence. He's been leading a team that have been doing excellent work in terms of ensuring that we have better justice outcomes or outcomes for Māori inside the justice system. We have to keep a focus on that work. It's critically important to all New Zealanders.
But how can you have confidence in him when he's behaved in this way?
So I have said again that I have confidence in his ability. I know he has listened to what I've had to say.
So did he give you a guarantee that he's not going to be aggressive, intimidating or bullying again?
Well, Deputy Commissioner Haumaha has given me his word, his commitment to upholding our values.
Isn't he tainted goods now, though?
No, I'm not even going to answer that question, Lisa.
Well, there's significant issues raised in this report. He is a high-ranking police officer. He is your 2IC. Do you not expect a higher standard of behaviour from someone in that position? And how can we trust that we're going to get that from him?
Yes, you should expect the highest levels of behaviour, the highest performance from the senior members of the police. And that's what I'm committing to ensure happens.
This is not the first time that issues have been raised about his attitude. Obviously, Louise Nicholas, the rape complainant, now turned educator, raised some serious concerns about Wally Haumaha's attitudes. And this complaint and the findings of this report seem to mirror the kind of behaviour that she was concerned about. Do you think it does mirror the concerns she raised?
Look, I think those matters were well addressed in the government report headed up by Mary Sholton's QC.
No, they weren't. And the inquiry result today, the inquiry findings today, say they weren't traversed in full in the same way that these issues have been dealt with in this report. So, Louise Nicholas's concerns about Wally Haumaha's attitudes and behaviours seem to have been borne out by the findings of this investigation, don't you think?
Well, I think between the two reports they have addressed all of those matters. Mary Sholton's QC report was accepted absolutely as this report is, and I can, and rightly so, give a commitment to the public of New Zealand that I will ensure that all of our people, including our most senior leadership, will be high-performing professional leaders inside the organisation, and it's my job to make that happen.
Has any employment action been taken against Wally Haumaha? Is there any mark on his record as a result of this, or is that just a conversation with you?
Look, the reports will exist forever, obviously. But in terms of the findings from that report, they set clear expectations, raise issues, and they will be managed through a plan that I put in place with Deputy Commissioner Haumaha to ensure that he, like everyone else, upholds the highest standards.
So no formal action?
That's
on his record?
Come from. Well, this report will always be public.
Aside from that, Commissioner, you are not taking any other action in relation to Wally Haumaha, just a conversation asking him to pull his socks up?
It's a lot more than a conversation. It's a plan that I will be strictly monitoring to give the confidence to the public that we will lead the most professional organisation.
And that was the Police Commissioner, Mike Bush. We would love your opinion on this. You can text us on 2101 or you can tweet us at Checkpoint RNZ, Facebook us, Checkpoint, or email checkpoint@rnz.co.nz.